Hello, and thank you for joining our Fireside chats at the European Cardano community. I am Marcus, one of the core team members, and if you like what we are doing, please consider supporting our individual projects. At time of this recording, these are Davide's Rookies Game, Ricardo's Web3 user group, or delegating to my Cardano stake pool with the ticker birth to support us at Larissa Health. You will find the links to our guests and our projects below the video. Now hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, and enjoy this session.
Boo!
Ah, there you go.
Sorry.
No worries.
Starting to, I guess I'm getting known by the guy with sound issues.
Well,
I should be like the tech guy running tech pool, but no.
it's the same thing. It's like, this is like the thing when people say, "Oh, you're coding? Can you install my computer, please?" And you'll be like, "What?"
You know, I get that shit every day at work. So at work, they kind of make us use Windows,
Oh,
and I hate Windows.
yeah.
So I have kind of just bought my own super good fast computer with the super good hardware and everything, and just not told anyone. Installed Ubuntu on it, and this is my development computer. But that also, yeah, Linux is not that good when it comes to sound and audio. So
Yeah.
what happened here is I installed the Zoom client,
Mm-hmm.
and everything seems to be working in the settings and everything. Opened it up, launched it, but when I want to activate the microphone talking to you, it got rejected. So now I am actually running Zoom via the browser, and that works just fine.
Very odd.
Yeah. But then again, I'm not surprised. Ubuntu or Linux is excellent development ecosystem, but for meetings and stuff,
Everyday users. I know.
yeah.
I only use Ubuntu for the server things,
Yeah.
but the UI, this is not my kind of thing here. I
You know,
tried to add a node on a Mac Mini, and I have pushed it away because somehow I got issues with the firewall. I figured it's like I added it, everything ran smoothly, and all of a sudden my internet broke. And I was like, okay, this is something really unexpected.
yeah, that's the beautiful part about Linux, though. You can write one command in that terminal, and you just brick the whole system,
Yeah.
and it's just reinstall, please.
Yeah. So I'm happy for
Yeah,
now to keep it on a remote node at the moment.
yeah.
Less of a headache.
Yeah.
And it runs pretty fast. I've got propagation times of 0.25 seconds, which is, I think, quite good. Nevertheless, I lost the slot battle today, which was against Andrew. This is okay. I can live with that. I can live with
Yeah.
live with
As
that.
long as it's not eToro, that happened to me once. They had a propagation time of like 5 seconds, and
Oh.
still. That was a height battle though, but
Yeah,
it just makes you want to punch someone.
same here. Andrew had 0.8, so I was,
Yeah.
but yeah. And then I started reading and digging the docs, and there's actually some kind of conspiracy going around with bigger pools splitting the pledge in the background and delegating it to the same wallet at the end. And then they have this many tiny wallets abusing the parameter for small pools. That's the conspiracy going on. I was like,
Oh, really?
well, that would be a lot of effort and a lot of malicious undertaking just to get that pool, to get that block. Yeah,
I'm not sure how could they do that?
the theory is that you can delay the block time a little bit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then once you see, like, just I need to get this straight. I'm not 100% sure how to explain that properly, but the way how I understood is that the smaller pools have this little advantage, right? Because they don't need to, don't have this high bar, and by splitting the pledge, a bigger pool would have also a smaller wallet that publicates the block. However, there's the argument that if you delay the first in a case of a slot battle, and if everything else is redundant, then the first pool or the first block producer to promote the block will win the battle. And
it should be random.
Yes, exactly.
So you talked about this bar. Are you referring to, like you said, it's easier for smaller pools to win a slot battle?
Yeah.
That was they changed that because
Did
that's
they already?
that's so actually I think it's over a year ago, because I remember when they did that I was like, shit, because now I have a small pool compared to the big guys. So, and I also thought it made sense that if there were a slot battle, the pool with the lower stake will most often win. But then they removed this because it wasn't done any research on this in terms of the game theory and stuff. So in order to keep Cardano now according to the specification and the research that's backing it, they removed this feature.
But that would go hand in hand with this accusation that bigger pools could abuse this because they have more servers in the background, like the hidden producers, etc., etc. And this could pose a threat. I can share the link later with you if you like to read that on that.
Yeah, that would be awesome, because I'm not totally understanding it.
Yeah, there's a discussion in the Cardano forum around that, and George was explaining that pretty well, and then somebody else posted a link, and I'll find it for you in the send, and I put it in, below the video later too as well.
Yeah.
That was really interesting, and I thought, well, okay, this is one of these things where I don't know, pseudo marketing comes in and say, okay, it just makes so much sense to split your pools like 1,000 times.
I don't know, man. Splitting your pool is also, you need resources, right?
Yes, exactly.
You need a memory. For each node, it's about last time I checked, depending on if you have if you're tracing the mempool or not, but minimum it's at least 15 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And memory is the expensive part in VPS, at least in my experience. So
yeah, it's one of those.
I have a pledge of 100,000 ADA, so I would split this into 100 small pools with
10K.
1,000 per pool. That would cost me a shit ton of money.
Yes.
So unless I'm just sitting on a server farm in the garage or something, I don't think it would be profitable at all.
No, I don't think so either. This is the same thing like with when you have that's what I saw that I usually compare like where we are standing with our pool with and how this works out in terms of rewards. And when you have a huge pledge in comparison to the amount of delegators that you have, or the delegation that you have, then this is actually not in favor of your delegators. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100K shouldn't be a problem. But if you're higher, like 500K or 1 million, then you basically, and with your problem, with your model, it's not a problem anyway because you share the reward. But if you have a very high pledge and a comparably low amount of delegation from outside, from delegators, then your pledge wallet will get the rewards, the shared rewards, right? And they get a big chunk of it.
Yeah, but that's because my pledge it's essentially just AID and a wallet, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it would get but it will get a higher proportion of the fees.
Exactly.
So to put it simply, if I had a pledge of 10,000 ADA and only 5,000 in delegation, so its total pool is 15,000 staked, and we are super lucky and we get a block, I would receive, this larger wallet would receive 66% of the block rewards.
Exactly.
Because it's proportional, but I wouldn't say it's unfair for the delegators though, because you have the pledge, it's still a wallet, and this wallet contains the ADA from the pool operator, so it's only fair that it gets treated as a delegator. Yeah,
absolutely. It's just something that I see being marketed often. Like we have the super high pledge, and we started, and then
I think
it's okay. But I think people should know. I think
the pledge is you have this parameter. I think it's called A0, A knots, that they adjust to see to adjust the amount of advantage you get for high pledge, right? And this value is so small and insignificant. And I actually calculated this. There is some calculator out there for seeing what kind of returns you get based on different pledges. And I have the 100,000, and then I just for fun adjust it to 1,000,000. And the extra reward for me and my delegators were like 0.01% or something. This is totally negligible because you lose this or this. It's kind of plus or minus anyway because of swap battles, height battles, and so on. Or you could just have bad luck in terms of the block assignment.
What kind of time frame did you use, and on what total delegation did you calculate this?
I don't remember because I think I used maybe what I have had in my pool at that time, 2 or 3 million, and adjusted. The pledge was only the thing I adjusted, and it was like nothing. You need to get up in maybe 10 or 20 million in order to actually see some significant change. And I remember a long time ago that was also in terms of increasing the block size and also decreasing in terms of decreasing the minimum fixed fee. They also argued you should increase the A knots. So the pools that actually have a lot of pledge or skin in the game should be able to offer the delegators more reward. Yeah. But I don't know where I stand there. I think the most important part for me is to set the fixed fee to 0 and have a fixed margin fee of 1% or 3% instead. Because I had some calculations on my website, but if you delegate to a small pool that do not mint more than 1 block, it's like 1 or 0 blocks per epoch. This pool will take around 50% in the block rewards as a fee.
Yeah, that's where we are currently at. And but I choose to take it this way because it has to be sustainable somehow. And with the metrics that we're following, I see that once we get the amount of delegation we need to consistently mint, should be fine. And for that, during this time, I was always how you call it, enabling extra tokens, right?
Yeah.
like even extra ADA guaranteed. So depending on the amount of threshold that you break, and for me it was about 150,000 ADA to get on the sweet spot. If you need 150,000 ADA to our pool, then you're in the sweet spot. You have the best return actually. I purposely did not go for whale wallets because I always thought that it puts some extra risk on the pool. If a whale just goes away, you always sweat.
Yeah, I know. No, you kind of are put in a vulnerable spot as a SPO if you have like one whale wallet that just sustains the pool, and that's why I like the trend in my pool. The stake in terms of amount of ADA has been quite slow the last years, I would say, except for this huge bump we certainly got, and that was that super whale that suddenly appeared but then left. But what I see is that the stake is kind of stable, consistent, but the delegate count goes up. And I like that because that's redundancy. That's like you take all these like larger wallets and just divide them into multiple people, and it feels safer.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah, the threshold to the top is basically hopefully to get more of the bigger ones to say, yeah, we grow faster into the good direction, but it's still attractive for somewhere around 1,000 or so ADA, and sometimes even below. So depends on what's happening. Yeah, it is a beast to calculate. And you want it fair. And I said to somebody, I want to create a pool with the incentives for small delegators. And the answer was, no, don't do it. Please don't. They're gonna rob you.
Yeah, no, it's true though. If it's really good, a whale or like just a person with say 100,000 ADA could split it into 100 wallets with 1,000 ADA each.
Yeah.
And and actually, in my pool we also do the some NFT giveaways, ADA cubes, and in the start it was also kind of a lottery, but it was weighted. So the more ADA you owned, the higher chance you won the ADA cube. But the problem is there that all the whales, all the bigger ones, just received them all. And then I had to go in and tweak it a bit, so the curve wasn't like linear, but there's like some fine point there. I think it was around 5,000 ADA or something. But then again, all the cubes got concentrated to these wallets, and in the end now it's just random. And I accepted that yes, there is an incentive here for a huge wallet to just divide it into 1,000 smaller wallets and win almost the entire time. But I'm also monitoring the amount of delegators and stuff, so I would see this. I would see it happening, and then I could mitigate, like, so it would happen.
What I found interesting, I saw that in your Discord as well, and I recently saw that I'm always watching the pool on Pool Tool, like on the daily basis, not on Pool PM. It's to me it's the fastest way to see people hopping on and off in a graphic interface. And I saw that somebody in your Discord also said there's this wallet, and all of a sudden it lost some ADA, but you don't see where it went. I experienced a similar scenario. It's a pretty big wallet, and all of a sudden it's gone.
Was this today?
No, it was over the last 10 days or something like that.
Okay, yeah, because we had this, at least in my pool, we have one of the members in the Discord group noticing that they didn't redelegate, they just undelegated. And that's like a conception that's not known for many that you can actually not delegate to any pool. You can delegate to a pool and then you can just leave it.
Yeah,
but you also have the other
see that.
case where
I
you
think-
take
yeah.
all ADA in the delegated wallet and send it to some other address. So this wallet is basically delegated but empty. And that's what I think happened, what you are explaining now.
Can you explain that again?
No, if I had 2,000 ADA delegated to tech pool, it would say it's delegated. However, in terms of delegating to a pool, you have to have, I think it's at least 10 ADA, or it's 2 ADA. I don't remember.
No, it's 2 ADA to fulfill
That's
the minimum.
That's deposit. I think it's 2 ADA, and then you have like a minimum ADA to have in the wallet in order to receive staking rewards. So if I have 1,000 ADA and I suddenly just take all these ADA and send to a different wallet, then it would simply not be delegated anymore. It wouldn't count because it's below the threshold of the ADA in this wallet. And
But
that's what might happen.
But you would see that on the Explorer, wouldn't you? I thought you would see that.
You mean on pool.pm?
Yeah, I think you would see that.
Hmm.
So you always you see the ADA drops. If somebody
you see that they send or receive ADA. That's true.
And you see see increase and decrease. You also see increase and decrease.
Yeah, but when you send,
undelegate,
if you send out everything, it's no longer delegated either. So maybe pool.pm is like
missing this one.
It's not delegated anymore, and then it removes. I don't know.
Do you see that on DB Sync? On this data?
It's very complicated to see this because each wallet is consists of many UTXOs.
Yeah.
I do use. I have my own bot that tracks the incoming and outgoing delegator, and we had this one time that was kind of a mystery, and that was what I explained here is the delegators just sent out all his ADA. And my bot registered this to a unstake that he left the pool. So that's why I think you have this limit. You have to be above this limit in order to
be seen.
To be seen as a delegator. And if you go below, it's essentially not delegated anymore.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, but it's kind of odd. You search and you'll be like, where?
Yeah.
Interesting. We wanted to. We had this talk on Twitter, and we were talking about. Was it about the bot? I think it was about the bot, right? That
was JetRider maybe.
Yeah,
I have many bots.
Yeah. No, you have exactly. That was the jet bot, right? Yeah. Did you get some traction on this?
We are at 292 followers now on X. Let me check. Yeah, 292.
Yay! It was worth it.
So they're actually a competitor, someone who thought about the same, like a jet bot before me, and it's called Jet Status bot. Yeah, but this has 306 followers. But I think there is something wrong with it because it hasn't announced anything in 2 days. And what it's announcing is, I wouldn't say it's any good. So, so my goal is to beat this guy in terms of followers. That would be like next milestone. But I have some ideas I'm working to implement in JetRadar that also shows like plots and trends and like more like a monthly status of I don't know, the size of the reserve or something. So just something I'm working with here and there, but it's kind of a hobby project. So it's important to me to keep it like that and not like work too much on it, because then it will I will get bored.
Yeah, and it would put extra
Mm.
stress on you. So,
Yeah. That with the work, 100% work, and then come home, more programming. Sometimes I just want to lay on the couch and watch something stupid on TV.
I understand that totally. May I
Yeah.
ask, you already have family, or you still staying away from it?
Oh no, I don't have any family. Not yet.
Let me tell you, it's going to change a lot. It's like
I know it will,
time.
but I'm sure it's worth every second of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's like the day kind of ends in a way that we have our dinner, and then it's reading time, bedtime stories, and then some of our kids, I mean, we have 4 of them. Some of our kids like need the cuddling, and then you need to fight the sleep after that. I always have my alarm clock set on my watch, and then it works exactly like half an hour or so. But then pulling yourself out of the bed and then getting awake again. It's not exactly a power nap.
I would say 4 kids makes you sleepy in the
Yeah.
evening.
Maybe the cuddling is good for you too, right?
Yeah.
uh, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
So what do you want people to do with the bot except of following you? Can they help you with that? Do you need any extra help in developing it or so?
Jet
Yeah.
I'm not that used to working in teams for developing stuff. Also, when I'm at work, I only have like my own projects, so I don't know how to start. No, I know you could do like pull requests on GitHub and so on, but no, of course, if there's someone interested in this, I would surely appreciate the cooperation. Could be fun.
I think
Yeah.
I think putting these your plans out as issues would be
Yeah.
probably the best start for it, unless you believe that your competitor will steal features.
Honestly, I don't think he's awake. Like I said, this bot can go many weeks without announcing anything. So there's something running and it's probably crashing or something, and he doesn't notice or try to fix it. I don't know.
So maybe abandoned project. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, good luck with that.
Maybe.
Good luck
Yeah.
with that. That'll be cool.
I will see. I also have other project that's quite cool. In also one of many projects I like to work on. This is more like illustrating the decentralization of Cardano.
Nice.
It's called Cardano Globe,
Mm-hmm.
and it's um, I'm not sure if I want to show the demo.
Don't worry, we have time for the next one.
Yeah.
You wanna? Are you using like something like a view world map or something like that?
Yeah, it's a globe on the screen, and you have like all locations where the stake pools are located.
Mm-hmm.
And when a block gets minted, it kind of shoots an arc
Oh, beautiful.
from the place of one of the relays of the block, and it shoots it to a bunch of others.
Don't do that.
So
We're just one step ahead of a atomic nuclear war or so. Maybe
it kind of looks like ballistic missiles. Honestly, it does. And also, there's kind of like a shockwave action when
yeah.
it lands. So
I just imagine
yeah,
this like you have this complete ass, sorry for the word, but sitting in the commando base of of the military, and then they upload your app. General, look at these guys, they're bombing us. And then
yeah. Yeah, no, let's hope they don't. But still, it says like down in the corner, powered by tech pool. So
yeah,
maybe that would just
they're
give
gonna
it off.
crack it down.
Or just just write, this is not warheads, just on the screen.
Yeah, or they're gonna track you down for this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe you make those blocks as flowers or something like that, or hearts.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit
Peace.
more peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. I'm running out of time. But if you want, let's repeat that. I mean, that was fun. That was
Yeah, sure, we can
nothing
do
too
it.
specific, but just catching
Yeah.
up on things. And I think people could like something like that. We got a lot of feedback on the Fireside chat versions, how we do this. It's more casual. It's not so hardcore sales or something like that. It's like literally talking about things that matter to us, people, and I think people could like that.
Yeah, no, we can try it. Absolutely. Yeah, you're a nice guy to talk to, Marcus. So
thank you, man. Same here. Very cool. So I'm preparing dinner now for the kids. And you're already home. Is that correct? You're already home.
Yeah. I actually did plan to do this at the office, but I was sitting there and like, I'm working on some contract stuff now, and that's like the worst part. I like to build stuff, develop, write code, but contracts and writing up offers to customers,
streamline.
so I just sat on the work and like, no, I would just go home now.
Streamline the offers if possible, like the way how I described it to my customers, and I taught them sales and business development. Is you got to streamline the packages, and then you know exactly those packages, and you can just repeatedly use them. And
it's hard because our projects is very diverse, very different, and also we have I'm working at a big corporation, so we have templates for everything, and like a complete like nightmarish system for figuring out what you need of documentations and contracts, and you need the risk analysis. When I look at this, I feel like some sense of panic because it's so boring. It's not me at all. Really, I like the bullshit. I like to develop. I like to run servers. But you put a Word document in front of me, I will fall asleep.
Like, yeah. Don't say that out loud, because that's how hackers get past you. Documented.
Yeah.
Read this.
No, I don't read.
He's still passed out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I really need to go, man.
Yeah, okay. Nice talk to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.